Hello, everybody, and welcome. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Slime Light Novel Readings. I don't have a proper quirky thing.
You don't have an intro?
You shut up.
I'm over here. I'm over here.
I like literally. Oh, fuck you! I have insects and tiger ass stuck in my head thanks to you guys.
Mostly.
No,
well,
the incest thing was you.
No, insects.
Yeah. Insects.
Oh no.
You know, like.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
The incest thing is not me. I don't live in that part of the South.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay, there we
there
go.
it
We
is.
got a party now.
I wonder where. I was about to say.
Yeah, I was.
No, he's usually on time, so you know.
You're in your own little world.
He's 12 minutes late. That's not on time.
I
I'm
said
fast
a
food
little
late.
late.
normally actually get started reading.
15 minutes early is on time.
Takes us
Yeah.
at least a half an hour to start reading.
Dude, I'm here half an hour early, just setting up.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, yeah. Suck it,
that
I
glitching?
guess. I don't know.
There.
I don't know. Is it stuff in the background? Like, it's good. Yeah, whatever.
No.
It's just there's just a space. It's just whatever. Probably my.
All right, so...
Yeah,
so
put
do
that
you...
over.
So, really quickly,
I don't know. Still there.
Yes.
just really quickly, Shem,
Yes.
do you want a beer?
Like, are you legit asking me?
He's 4!
does sound
I don't
bad.
know what he wants!
Oh, I get it. I get you.
Yeah.
He's 4. I don't know what
know
the hell am I
exactly
supposed
what
to
the
do
fuck
with
is-
him.
I don't know what the hell am I supposed to do.
I've never been in this situation before.
And just Shogun's face is just—it's perfect. She was just like, "What?
What?
Why?"
What do I
At
need
least
to
offer
do?
him like a chocolate milk or something.
Venti would be the
Soda.
motherfucker that tries to give a 4-year-old alcohol.
Lord, I am
Yeah, probably.
spacing out over here.
It's okay.
We
We were talking about Genshin stuff. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. to
Genshin
space.
memery.
I don't really.
Genshin shmemery.
Yeah.
We
I'm
were
more
talking
into
about a
Faith.
Genshin meme, and that's all that you
Mhm.
need to know. Like, you don't need to know
Just
anything about
everything
Genshin.
went from there.
You don't need to know
Mhm.
anything about Genshin, but once you see the meme, you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I
Speaking
think
of
the one
memes,
thing
I think I've seen that meme,
speaking
just not in the
Mhm.
Genshin format.
speaking of memes, today we're talking about Clayman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yay! Oh, this was so much fun to see in the anime.
All right. So I don't know where we left off. Oh, we are literally starting at the beginning of this page. Okay.
I think
So
Clayman
Clayman began to laugh
second
just
line.
as suddenly as he began.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's happening is Clayman thinks he's got it all locked out, lock, stock, and barrel here because he's about to call Millim in to fight his battles for him because he's just a weak little baby. And
aw, the old talk, no bite.
the old talk no
dog.
jutsu, but unfortunately he can't do the heart to heart no jutsu.
Oh, I just had an idea. We need to make an emoji of Clayman on a little like pot, like a dog's face or something.
An
Doggo's face.
emoji or a mochi?
Emoji.
Okay, because those
Or
are
just
two
something,
completely
some
different
art.
things. Those are two
Yeah.
completely
I
different
mean, you could
things.
probably,
Ladies and
maybe
gentlemen, we have
someone
about
could figure it out.
45 pages to go in this chapter. Do you think we can make it? The
Uh,
answer,
no.
the answer
Yeah.
may surprise
100%
you. Not a fucking chance in
100%
hell.
no.
Yeah. for
Maybe,
real.
maybe if we're really good, we're
Look,
real lucky.
But we're
Sometimes
gonna,
I wonder if we can get
But-
through 2 pages. Okay.
but we're gonna try. So here we are, only
We try
15
really
minutes
hard.
into this time
Mhm.
that we only 15 minutes late to start. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. All right. So, really quickly, if you have not been keeping up, for those of you who are patrons, and yes, become a patron if you are not already, even just a $1 tier patron, you will get access to this. Probably not the voting, but the rest of it you can. So Moon and I have been doing reactions lately
Yes.
to Mushoku Tensei. We just finished all of Mushoku Tensei and even did the season 2 trailer. I want
And I
everybody
cried.
to know. I want everybody to know that in the final episode, it broke him. No, not all of the
It
really
did.
intense shit with his father or like
No.
episode 21 with Orsted. No, it was the end. This one little heartwarming moment with his mom, and he broke. It was so good. I was like, finally, we made this bitch cry. Like, but yeah,
Easy to do with some anime.
You don't get paid unless you cry.
So here's the thing. He's going to be editing.
Really sell it.
He's going to be cutting the videos down. More or less, it's going to be raw, but there's moments that where we had technical issues that we're going to be cutting that out. There's going to be some splicing.
Y'all get to miss the entire 5 hours it took to get OBS to work properly.
Yeah.
God.
We had some OBS issues in the beginning because we realized we had to download some plugins. Because I'm just used to how my OBS is, and it just works. And I forget, oh yeah, I had to basically watch like 5 tutorials to get my shit set up properly. But yeah, it works. It is what it is. So we finished Mushoku Tensei. He's going to be editing videos for a while so we can put those up on Patreon. And then I think you said when you're about 3/4 of the way through the edits, that's when you'll start reacting to Konosuba. So
yeah,
Konosuba's up next.
That one would be good.
It's probably going to be about maybe a month or 2 before I even get to that because there's going to be a good amount of editing. It's going to be a good amount of
Well,
editing.
a lot of what you have to do is just cut a few places here and there. For the most part, you're not trimming stuff down. It's just the rendering.
Rendering still takes about 4 hours.
On your shit computer, yeah, I imagine it would. So
it's a decent computer. Fuck off.
What's the processor?
I have
Maybe you should download more RAM.
The processor is the issue. Processor's the issue.
Gotta get the RAM in there.
No, dude, just download more RAM. It's easy.
Yeah.
Just go on the computer. Download more RAM and check more water.
It only takes like $40.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
He needs a new processor is basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
That having been said, though, guys, we have talked enough shit and we've done updates. Everybody in this call has seen the new scene that I worked on, and we're not sharing it with the public at all. You're not going to see it probably for a couple of years.
It's so good.
You would probably even our patrons.
I'm thinking about the song and I'm trying not to hum it.
Our patrons aren't even gonna get it from probably at least another year or so because it involves stuff deep into season 2. And like I've had this idea in my head for months, and it's great. And when I put it together, I was like, oh, it works so well. Basically, I made a little. Basically, I made another little AMV thing for season 2, and it just works. It just fucking works. You know.
I'll give you a hint. It's got characters in it.
Yeah. Unlike, hey, here's the thing.
Is involved.
I do want to go ahead and say this because I just realized I might have accidentally been quoting something. Unlike Todd Howard and his Fallout 76, when I say it just works, this is actually true.
Sometimes you just have those edits that just come together. You have an idea, and yeah,
dude.
All
right. That having been said, though, guys, we are going to be releasing Shield Hero very, very soon, so I hope you're looking forward to that. And it is that time of the year. It is the Summer Spectacular. It is the most horrible time of the year because the sun is a flaming ball of death. And
the sun is a deadly laser.
Not anymore. There's a blanket. But then we destroyed it. But then we set the blanket on fire. Yeah. So
we did.
Yeah, we did. So I just want to quickly.
There's a hole in the world.
And
the ozone layer.
Yeah, there's a hole in the world, and then we set drills to fuck it.
Yes, sure.
All right. So,
good.
You know, just because you can do it doesn't mean it consent.
We're gonna log on it.
Just because you can do it doesn't imply consent.
Does it mean?
I never said I could do it.
Gurren log on that shit right into the center of the earth.
Ram it with your
pig. Grab my dick.
All right. Anyway,
I remember when communists said that.
Just tell me you're talking about your ship.
Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation. Yeah, I waited till y'all had drinks in your hands. It was beautiful.
That was close. That was close. I also half Odin to you, just for a sec.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Or Hariyama.
Odin unless it spoils.
I think he meant Ronin, not Odin.
Oh, dude, Odin from
No,
One
no,
Piece.
no.
Yeah,
I know what he's talking about. Yeah, One Piece.
yeah.
Oh,
He does this pose.
see, I see that, and I think of the Toad Sage.
Yeah, that's true.
Jiraiya.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
Jiraiya.
having
I
that
have this thing for a reason.
same vibe as well.
Please open your holy books of Rebrewism to page 280 of the physical
She's
edition.
gonna fall over.
I can't nunchuck this.
For those of you on
Deacon
book, that is
Jim!
page 304.
What
Yes.
page is it in the digital version of which you are reading?
272, my lord.
260.
Sonic! Speak when spoken to! I
You
said.
didn't tell me who you were.
I literally said Deacon Shim!
Well, that's not what his Discord name is for me, so I don't know that.
His
Well, it's
name
not
is
your Discord
Shim!
name either.
That's my formal
He's too
title. I went to
deacon.
school for this, okay?
Yeah.
I need to be respected, and I need to be called the deacon.
You are the
I got
altar
my
boy.
Deacon.
Your job is
I
to
mean-
light the candles and take it up the ass.
Yeah, in what order, though? This is important. In what order?
I mean, typically the candles first because wax play is a very underrated kink.
True.
Alright, anyway.
The hidden
That's,
village
that's his second
and then
job, the
stays on
candle
during
holder.
wax play.
Alright, anyway.
Something commonly said.
Shim,
at
if
church.
you would be
Yes.
so kind, if you would be a
Yes.
deer and
Yes.
hit Sonic with your antlers. No.
Okay.
You don't have antlers. Oh, jeez.
Antlers. Alright.
I am
Oh
Chopper.
no, if you would be so kind as to say what page we're on in the digital version, because apparently there's a difference between Kindle and Bookwalker,
There is.
Yeah,
which is
it's
why I
272,
don't
but-
want the confusion.
I mean, so like you can change Kindle, but if you're doing 2-column reading, it should be about 272. If not, you can use the search function and just look up the sentence. I had asked the question to Clayman. That's the first place that we're starting. So
No, it's not.
It's
No,
not.
we're
Oh,
starting
no.
at Clayman
Clayman
began to laugh.
Yeah, okay, never mind. That's right. It was past this asterisk.
You're a
I'm-
dummy.
I am a dummy
Fool.
because I resized the
fool.
window, so yeah. But Clayman began to laugh.
And
That's
this
where
is
we're
your
looking.
dean?
Excalibur. No, not my dean. Not my
Yeah.
dean. This is in a college.
Deacon, sorry.
Deacon.
No.
See?
Dean.
Sorry,
See?
sorry.
Talk shit, get hit.
Can I
by
be a
yourself.
cardinal?
No.
Can I
Like
be a cardinal?
you just go to
I
college
wanted
and
to
it's
be
like,
a bird.
hello Sparks, it's good to see you again. Have you been studying well?
I'm like
Please
a
don't
bird,
ask me
I'll
about the
fly
headband. Don't
away.
worry about it.
All right, here's the thing. Sparks, are you reading
It's just
on
there.
Bookwalker?
Yes, I am.
All right,
Page
what
304.
Okay. Who's reading Bookwalker? Hands. Okay, who's reading Kindle? Hands. Okay.
Mhm.
There we go. That's why I didn't want confusion. Typically with Kindle, I'm going to have Shem do it, and then with Bookwalker, I'm going to have Moon do it. Sonic,
You
you are
got it.
here to read words with silly voices. That is your job.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Shim,
Perfect.
I'm going to
I'll
have
do
you
Mr.
take over
Mackey
for
next.
now and start the reading.
Okay. you
Please
got it.
begin.
All right. Clayman began to laugh, just as suddenly as he regained his composure a moment ago. How exasperating. I simply attempted a little trick because I didn't want to dirty my own hands. And now look at the storm I've unleashed. What a mistake. He was smiling the whole time. Did he have a screw loose? His thin, almost inhuman smile was still clinging to life as he looked at me. And then quietly, "You're up, Millum." Tension raced across the chamber. Even the demon lords were nervous, although some were maintaining perfect calm as always. My eyes turned to Millum. There was the source of Clayman's confidence, the belief that he had her under his control that he exercised right at that moment. So she was... Wow, what a big mouth. After everything you said, you're relying on someone else and bringing in Millum after you punched her out to make her do your bidding? I tried provoking him a little, but not even Clayman was stupid enough to bite. Don't be ridiculous. I will be fighting too, of course. Is there any issue with that, Guy? Not at all, Clayman. If Clayman is aiding you on her own, or if Millum is aiding you on her own free will, I will not stop her. This wasn't good. Clayman I had a handle on, but Millum was deadly. With Guy so readily granting permission, there was no way I could dodge having to fight her. Even with what I could do by now, I didn't like my prospects against her, and besides, I wanted to help her out. No, I will help her out. Just then, the unmoving doll-like Milim made two fists and struck an overwrought, triumphant pose. Or so it looked like to me. Maybe not. It was just for an instant. I don't know. Man, poor lady. Don't worry, Milim. I swear in my heart. I'll get you out of there. Well, alright, I was planning to rescue Milim anyway, so I think I'll just undo that brainwashing trick you pulled on her. By force if I need to. Enough of your prattle. You will die in despair. The only one dying here is you, Clayman. I think one of my officers would make a better match against the likes of you. Fighting you myself would just make me a bully. Clayman's face stiffened. A thick black aura began to float out of him, perhaps generated by his anger. You can't be a demon lord unless you know how to intimidate your foe, I guess. Not that it was that impressive, but between his rage and panic, that should open up some weak points to exploit. Shion would be fighting him in my place, and I was sure she'd be able to take advantage of that. I motioned with my eyes to Shion. She immediately sprang into action. In a moment, she was upon Clayman, launching an attack. Concentrating her aura around her fist, she used that single instant to land a good 30 or so blows on him. Then she turned back on me with a look of relief and asked, Is that alright? Aren't you supposed to ask before you start clobbering? All I did was give you a sidelong glance. That was supposed to be you get it, right? Clayman's all pissed off, so get him while he's off guard, kind of glance. I wasn't expecting you to beat the crap out of him before I blinked again. Does the expression off guard mean anything to you? So be it. What's done is done. she did aura the fuck out of him. Good. The force of the strikes
Where's the truck?
Shion
He
Platinum.
slows down on him. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yep. The force of the strikes propelled Clayman right in front of me, in the middle of the circle. You bastard! He shouted as he stood up. He was tougher than I thought. That black aura around him thickened, instantly healing his injuries. Like that nice, satisfying last punch, and he flies.
Which is funny because, ironically, that's correct because Clayman is voiced by Dio.
Yeah, which is kind of funny.
No,
If you've ever wanted to hear Dio just whine like a bitch and get his ass kicked, go watch Slime season 2.
It's very satisfying.
It's very satisfying.
Yeah, exactly. So
the word that describes season 2 is catharsis.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolute catharsis. Let's see.
You're gonna guess what's coming to you.
I mean, that's true. Usually that happens. So.
I didn't know we were in that kind of an anime.
I guess we are now. That's what you gotta do. You gotta do the mafia thing now.
Son, is this one of them ecchi animes? Nah, Dad, I swear. No, I don't know why I got that.
It's a mafia show.
No, Velzard shows up, you know, Veldora's sister, and she's just like, what I gotta do to make the... You know, she just starts talking like a male gangster Italian monster.
Hey,
well, I guess I'm breaking this act.
I missed
the
my
day
little brother.
of my daughter's wedding.
I missed my little
What's
brother.
the dragon gotta do to get some respect around here, huh? Just the hand motions.
Hey,
come on.
Meanwhile, we cut.
I'm walking here. Now we're going.
Forget about it.
Some gabagool for my Rimaru.
Meanwhile, we cut back to. Yeah. Meanwhile, we cut back to Veldora sitting there reading manga and everybody berating him, and he's like, "I get no respect." No respect at all.
Yeah, it's only when he's talking to his sister. It's like an accent you just go back into.
So, hey, tight lips, what's your report? I ain't saying nothing.
I ain't saying nothing.
I ain't spilling no beans.
Yeah, I ain't no rat. I ain't saying nothing.
Neither is Soka. It's really hard to spill secrets when Soe's dick's in your mouth.
Wholesome.
Yeah.
Wholesome stuff.
We're a family-friendly channel.
I'm sorry, this is the first I'm hearing of that.
Yep. Don't worry.
It depends on your family, though.
Disney approved. Yeah, well, I mean,
Disney approved.
Very much depends on your family.
Go the Jeff Dunham route.
Yes.
Yeah, Mafia's gonna bust in there.
And just absolutely.
This is what you get for doing the voices.
Yeah.
They're about to bust, all right.
Like, stop! You can break my face and my legs, just leave my headband alone. Stop!
All right, let's continue. Jesus Christ, let's continue.
Okay, you got it. You got it. It was
We didn't
far
do more
faster.
than 2 pages here.
That's true. That's true. It was far faster than what the Orc Lord could do. But that was pretty much normal for a Demon Lord. Either way, it made Clayman accept Shion as an enemy, so we were still more or less sticking to the script. If that's what you want, he said, then I'll kill both of you. Then the fox that had jumped down to his feet had swelled up in size.
It
It ate a
swelled,
Mario
you
mushroom.
said.
Come on.
Yeah, just like that. With
You
that
know,
sound
you
effect.
should
Cue
probably
the Mario growing sound effect.
if your body
Blah, blah,
swells
blah.
up, if your body swells up like that, you
Yeah.
should really consult your
Yeah.
physician.
Yep. It's true.
Could be cancer.
Could be.
Very,
Could
yeah.
It's probably
Could be
some
a,
sort of it's kind of some sort of fox cancer. You know, Naruto had that for a while.
or an internal
Kitsune
infection.
cancer.
Clayman,
that
I'm
sucks.
sorry.
It's
You're
snake cancer.
Clayman. Yeah, I just
Yeah, that
now
sucks.
just imagine Clayman at like
Yeah.
the pet doctor. I'm sorry, Mr. Clayman. Your pet fox has cancer. The surgery to don't make me smile. I'm trying to do a
No, it
bit
gets
here.
even better. It gets even better
Actually-
because Clayman goes to see his physician. I'm sorry, sir. It seems that
You know.
you have a very advanced stage, probably stage 4 of puppet cancer.
I was gonna say, Clayman's the type of asshole to go in and be like, "Oh, they are of no use to me anymore."
Anybody who's
You know he
seen
would say something like that.
who has seen
he'd be an
season
asshole
5
like
of
that.
Angel, that has seen the episode where he got turned into a Muppet, he was like, "I do not have puppet cancer." Like, God, I fucking love that.
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is you. Sorry, I cut in.
I have to say words. I was wondering when
Yeah.
we were getting to
Yeah,
that.
you had to do the word.
Mhm.
Mm.
No.
Great Sage, what's going on with that fox?
Report. This is believed to be the nine-head mentioned by Murin. Yeah.
Yeah.
9 heads.
I didn't know
Nine
that I
heads.
could actually do like
Otacon.
mobster talk with this voice.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta forget
Otacon,
about
what's
it.
a 9
Forget
head?
about it.
Forget
about
about
it.
it. Forget about it.
Is that what happened?
Report. This is believed to
Yeah.
be the nine-head mentioned by Murin.
Hey.
So,
So-
basically we're stating that Clayman, as per usual, is a bitch. Capiche?
Yeah.
All right.
That goes
so
without saying.
now
I
If
got
it's called a
I
nine
pick up
head,
what you're
why
putting
does it only
down,
have
Jack.
one head?
Yep.
it's 9
Shut up.
tails. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know
Look
why.
at
I
all
didn't-
the nine heads.
Why are those on the tail, not the head?
Because Kishimoto gonna sue somebody. Anyway,
Also,
Probably.
even in the anime, it didn't have 9 tails.
not yet. No,
Oh.
Not yet.
it is a fox that has 9 tails. It's just you'll find out why as we read further.
Okay.
Mhm.
Spoilers. Shut the fuck up. All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, this
She
is nope.
did-
Stop.
Wait,
We had
wait,
3
sorry.
asterisks
Damn it.
there. You read 2 pages. We're moving on.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry. I didn't see that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't see the
she
asterisk.
did say that, huh? So it was another servant of his, not some pet. Then another figure emerged from Clayman's shadow, wrapped in a black robe. Yeah, it would be black. Racist bastard. All his servants wear black clothes, a little racist bitch.
Okay.
Meanwhile, he's
except
covered in
white.
white.
What?
He's more white and powdery than Colonel Sanders working with the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Pillsbury.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pillsbury.
Rick, can I ask one request?
What?
Can you do Mafia Foghorn Leghorn? Mafia
God.
Leghorn.
That'd be an interesting
Hey,
challenge.
let me tell you, forget about it. I said forget about it. Ain't nothing going
so I
on
can't
here.
expect that?
Ain't nothing going on here. We're just doing a little spring cleaning before the fuzz arrives.
You're like this close to Tom Kench. Just
It's
like
so-
this close.
It's so bad. I'm never
That's what
doing
he
that.
sounds like.
Okay, it's so
Yeah.
bad. I'm never doing that again.
Aww.
He had 2
I wanted you to read
servants
a
and
paragraph.
reading time. We're trying to actually get through pages.
You
All
didn't-
right. I haven't even made it through 1 goddamn paragraph, and I've been interrupted 4 times. I only have a page and a quarter to read. Let me have this.
Okay, continue.
he had 2 servants. Now I'm laughing while reading. It's all your fault.
I'm not apologizing for the laughing.
You better.
I'm not apologizing for making you laugh.
Okay, I'm not apologizing for not casting you. So,
Ooh. For once,
That's
I didn't get hit with that
rude.
joke. Let's go.
yeah, I love that Moon's like, woohoo, not me. Like,
Yeah, exactly. We need to start an owned counter.
for both of you.
Better than
For both of you.
Yamcha.
For everyone.
I'm the Yamcha of the group. That's the joke.
Nah.
Well, then that means that Moon is Krillin.
Wait, no. Yeah, I was gonna say Yamcha doesn't have a Yamcha own count, does he? No, he does.
No.
Yamcha,
Only Krillin.
Yamcha just being Yamcha is a known.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Mhm.
Anyway.
Destructo disc.
he had two servants, and I had Shion in battle mode. Ranga was similarly enlarged now, ready to pounce. Wait, hang on. We're outnumbered if Milim is joining in. Nah, no need to panic yet, no? That's what Beretta's for. Huh? The moment we all stepped into the circle, where the table used to be, it was shut away from the audience by a barrier. The area within it exploded in size, the surrounding chairs seemingly far away and distant. They must have installed some kind of enclosing barrier to protect the other demon lords. Wonder if maybe they could give us an install on some AC back over in Tempest, because damn, it gets hot in the summer. I'm sorry. Don't
Works.
question it, no. I kind of expected this, given that they created that whole fancy event space and everything, but Beretta, one of my supports, didn't make it in. Oh crap, I didn't see that pitfall coming. But just as I thought it, Clayman started screaming, "Mill him! Kill him!" Trying to make him sound like as big of a bitch as I possibly can.
Whiny little
That was
bitch.
great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Send him to the
principal's office.
First.
Have him expelled. Sorry.
Mill him! Escort him to Principal Oshak Hennessy's office.
You mean
Principal
Oshakinsky?
You mean
Remember,
Principal
we need to talk
O'Shaughnessy?
about your behavior.
Shaughnessy. Fuck.
Reaver, we need to talk about your behavior against
And
Clayman.
then Milam headed toward me, ready to taunt me with her knowledge of propane and propane accessories.
Now, what
Now,
was that about?
Now, hear me out. It's not one word, it's two, because we all know that Milam is propane.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's propane and propane accessories. So there you go.
Well
All right.
done there.
There we
There
are.
you go.
All right.
Well, nicely done.
Although, what would propane
I'll give you that
accessories
one.
look like? That's the question.
You've never been
like
into
different valves,
you've
I
never
guess, or something.
You know what? I have a lovely dominatrix friend who I could put you in touch with to answer such questions.
Ooh, tell me more.
Her name is Granny.
Oh.
Oh.
She has a wonderful little Tweety bird.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's why.
This
why
whole
is
time,
that a
this
thing?
whole time you didn't even know Granny was a dominatrix.
I mean,
So many people's childhoods just got
Probably
destroyed.
true.
If
Gone.
I agree with it.
the hits are
These
bad enough,
despicable. Anyway,
Yeah.
all right.
Buffering. Fuck attached.
There was no doubting the fist coming my way. Oh God, I'm fisting right off the bat.
Yeah. You pulled a me there.
The force behind it was deadly, but after expanding my senses 1,000,000 times over with Mind Accelerate, there was a chance I could avoid it. It wasn't impossible, but I didn't have much leeway to mess up. A white-hot ball of energy scraped past my chin. So first it's a fisting, then a white-hot ball. This is not looking good for the uncultured amongst us who are afraid of like certain tentacle-related types of media content.
Not this one.
He
But I
is
heard
a slime.
squid actually tastes pretty good.
A white-hot ball would taste pretty good.
No, I said squid.
If it's cooked, if it's raw, it's disgusting.
Also
Would you
true.
want raw
Well, I'm
squid?
assuming he meant
Like
it was gonna be
chewing,
cooked.
it is like chewing on a tractor tire, and it has not only that consistency as description, but the taste is very much the same. Don't
Yuck.
ask
Hold
how
on.
I know that.
How
but
do you-
Just fry it. Just fry it and put some lemon and butter over it. garlic.
I am a
You
man
need-
of culture who will try just about anything once. Notice I said just about. No, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care how many times you ask it, I will not eat your ass.
That is not what I was expecting. That was
Yeah.
a good one.
Will you
All right, so
vor?
anyway,
It's just
even
the
with
Okay, moving on.
even with Raphael running at full speed, I still couldn't fully avoid it. Even if thought if I even had those words all mixed up in my head. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Dyslexia. Slysdexics untie. If you're dyslexic, you'll get the joke. All right. If I even thought about a counter, it'd leave me open enough for a lethal strike. The only thing I could do then was try my hardest to keep up with Millim while I concentrated on breaking her mind control. Even so, my detect magic was telling me about events in the circle. It was almost scary the way I could juggle all of that. I almost said jiggle. That would have been funny. I mean,
Wiggle, wiggle.
I mean, he is a slime. There's lots of
Neon's
jiggling.
right there.
Yeah,
He jiggles.
he do jiggle. Too bad I couldn't bask in it right now. Shion was fighting Clayman, but it was 2-on-1 with that black-robed figure in the mix, so I couldn't say she had the advantage. Ranga, meanwhile, was pitted against the Nine-Head, and I thought he was winning. But then those 3 tails on the fox spirit transformed into 2 magical beasts. All of a sudden, it was 3-on-1. I, meanwhile, had Millim to deal with. There really was nothing I could do. Nothing besides pray that everyone stayed alive until I could finish run and analyze and assess on her. So, you guys take care of yourselves. Got it? All right. Sonic, you're reading next.
There it is, Mike. There. Retra quickly set into action, asking Romulus if he could join the battle. Romulus, for her
someone-
part.
We have a redemption for Shaggy.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
okay.
Yeah, you do it on the non-speaking
Here's
parts.
the thing.
Okay. I was actually gonna start with the speaking part too. Thank you for
just
telling
say
me that.
Ramirez. Just say Ramirez because it sounds like you're saying Romulus. And I'm like,
Ramirez.
We're
Oh, I
reading-
did it again.
you said Romulus,
Yeah,
and I'm like, we're not in Star Trek, bro.
There's- I'm thinking
It's-
of like the Modern Warfare 2 spelling of Ramirez, and I'm thinking, well, that's not that word. So that's what I can think Romulus.
Ramirez. It works so much better that way because otherwise it sounds
Yeah.
like Romulus, and I'm like, we're not in Star Trek. All right. Let's continue. Shaggy voice
Like,
now.
wasn't about to turn down
Exactly.
her toy again?
Gotcha. Set
I
phasers
went
to
with
fun.
you for a second.
Set phasers to fun. Gotcha. Yeah.
Woo!
Whoa,
That's the third
Gee,
button.
I'm with Ramirez, all right. So I want my Beatrice to be part of that too. No, he coldly. I'm trying not to do too southern with it. Hang on. Like he coldly replied, paying her little attention as possible. Why not? Mirror tended. I keep going into southern thing. Hang on. Like mirror. I have to do like every sentence. I guess.
I honestly think Shaggy was meant for me because that's kind of
Probably.
what I'm going for.
That's a little late.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I
though.
keep
Yeah.
going into the southern version of him, but
Southern
like
Shaggy.
mere attendants weren't allowed to join a battle between demon lords, man. This was a dispute between that slime and Clayman, is it not? You have no reason to. Oh, that was a speaking line. Oops, the whole
it's
thing
okay.
was a speaking line. My bad.
Yeah.
This is the dispute between that slime and Clayman, is it not? You have no reason to join in.
Bitch, I have every
what are you
reason. I like
talking
that.
about?
I like that slime.
I like those people. I like that guy. Funny. What are you talking about? Malim's in there, ain't she? Oh, she's fine. So what's with that? Why is she fine and I'm not? Guy rolled his eyes.
It's all
tired
about
of
them
this.
cheeks.
Ramirez.
That's what it really is.
Them cheeks. He rolled his tired of this. Ramirez that was always something of a loudmouth. When she got started, it was hard to make her stop. She had never brought attendants to a council before, so Guy realized she must have had some reason to do it this time. Considering Millam's involvement,
Just call him
letting
Guy.
Ramirez
We don't
join
call
in
him
would-
Guy. You can just call him Guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know he did earlier, so I just kind of
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just. It's whatever.
It's either
They know
or.
who they
You know,
are.
I probably could do either or. It don't bother me either way. Ramirez joined in would just add to the chaos. He had isolated the battle zone in part to prevent this. Because Millam's likely has her own motivation for this. Now will you shut up? Oh? So you think there's not thought in my mind about all? Is there? Besides, Guy gave Beatrice a look.
I think it's more
Who
sketch
has your
to.
attendance for?
I think it's more sketch to assume that Millam has a thought in her head.
True.
That's not
true.
food related.
Well,
Only food.
In a way.
And then maybe
Food, yep.
like having fun with Reamer or whatever.
Yeah. So a new
playing.
website needs to be created just
Yeah,
for
pretty much.
Millam, and it'll be only food.
Only food.
Just have her watch Food War. She'll be good for a while.
It's true.
no, no,
Yeah, that's
don't
a
show
manga
that.
to get him
Do
in
not
that
show that kid food porn. No.
Bordering on real one.
Toriko. Show her
Oh, no.
Toriko.
Yeah, the food in there is really good too. So
Or shoot,
The
just a
the
montage
four-leaf-
of all the food from Final Fantasy 15
Bro,
or 14.
The
Oh.
no 15. 15.
No, yeah,
was the
15,
food.
15, my bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dude, all I have to say about Toriko, the 4-leaf clove burger. It's
Jesus.
literally a 4-leaf clover. That is a burger. 2 petals are patties. 1 petal is
Oh.
cheese. The other petal is the burger, the meat. It literally folds.
Oh, so
in,
there's not, like,
it
4
literally
different
folds
patties?
itself into a burger.
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
want that now. I
Burger.
want that.
Like if you guys have not, I will tell you this: do not watch Toriko while smoking weed. You think you're hungry? You think you're hungry now?
you'll eat like your entire
The
couch.
munchies.
Giga munchies.
So you basically ask the person who is like, get that man a sandwich. You have him watch that.
Yeah.
You will find a way to get him to eat.
Fatten him right up.
Sorry. Continue. I didn't mean to
Okay.
knock us off the.
Who has your attendance
That's how it
sworn in
feels.
its loyalty to? Your other companion seems ready to devote herself to protecting you. But I'm not sure about this, Beatrice. It's faithful to you, but not completely so. You want me to trust someone so suspicious? I didn't realize I was doing Guy that I probably would have done a better voice with him.
It's
He
fine.
had
it's all
spotted the
good.
truth. Beatrice's loyalties weren't only to Ramirez, and so, page turning. As one of Ramirez's close friends, he wasn't willing to allow an attendant who was weighing its master on the scale against someone else. My master is on the balance, yes, Beatrice finally admitted. There was Rimuru, its master, Rimuru, its creator, and also Ramirez, its current leader. And it threw me off there because like Ramirez.
Yep.
She had a
Goose.
ridiculous, optimistic, rash, curious, even cowardly demon lord, but Beatrice had grown to love her. It didn't mind at all that abusive manipulation. Rimuru had wished for Ramirez to be protected and for Beatrice to serve her as well. There was no contradiction at all in its mind. There was just one thing. Beatrice wanted to repay the favor to Rimuru. It was once a demon, and Rimuru had granted it both a new life and a new mission. It felt it needed to make up for that. And if Lady Ramirez wishes to save that figure as much as I do, it spoke to Guy without any fear. Oh. Audacious enough to address me, are you? Interesting. May I trust this golem at its word, Ramirez? The fairy gave him a look that indicated no answer was needed. But she gave one anyway. Oh, yeah, of course. So you go out there, help Rimuru in my place. All right, Beatrice? So we'll take action if you wish it to, then. You attained quite a good attendant for yourself, Ramirez. Nah, not obtained. We're friends. Me and Beatrice, and Treya, and Rimuro, too. She smiled contentedly. Like everyone, a whole lot. Guy wasn't quite sure what Ramirez was trying to say, but if she was fine with that, so was he. Well, all right. He reluctantly extended a hand to open a hole in the barrier. I thank you, Rouge, Beatrice said. Sure, don't call me that. I'll allow you to call me Guy, but I will refuse to allow you to recognize another master apart from Ramirez from now on. Is that all right? Granting this honor meant Guy saw Beatrice as strong enough to live up to his own standards. Now he was asking it to pick up the matter. If it attempted to weasel out of the question, he intended to smash it up on the spot, but it immediately agreed. In that case, Guy, I will swear my loyalty to Lady Ramirez exclusively from now on. So please allow me to be of service to Sir Rimuru at least once. Guy was a tad surprised. Demons, as a rule, wanted to be recognized by their masters for their strength. Beatrice, meanwhile, didn't seem to see strength as too important. Its standard had long gone haywire. It was a conformist.
Somebody redeemed Dr. Evil. So
Mm.
Oh, I don't remember the voice.
you gotta.
You've got to
It's me,
learn.
Dr. Evil.
Yes.
Oh, is it
Doing
the
the-
$1
doing
million?
this help.
Yes.
Yeah.
$1 million.
Doing this
$1 million.
$1 million.
Are you fine with that?
I just want a bunch of sharks with
want-
freaking lasers on their freaking heads.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. That's what you
I
want.
just want sharks with laser beams. Is that so wrong?
Laser beams.
Yes, Sir Rimuru has
Lasers.
servants stronger than myself. That made sense to Guy, but it also confused him. Someone this powerful, admittedly, do not be the strongest out there. I also enjoyed conducting research. Beatrice continued. The research I do with Lady Ramirez is on a daily basis is truly like a dream. Oh, pardon me. My surveying. Hang on, third page.
I'm gonna read the next paragraph.
Lady
I'm gonna
Ramirez.
read the next paragraph of dialogue after this discussion for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
so at the.
Right after you finish
Okay.
this set of dialogue, yeah.
Okay. Lady Ramirez is part of Sir Rimuru's request. There's no need to worry about that.
The words reminded Guy of a demon he knew. Yeah. Her name was Frau.
Mhm.
No, I'm just joking. Just joking. Alright, so,
You're going into Trump there, I hear that.
No, that's not Trump. That's literally Dr. Evil. That is,
Yeah,
that
it's
is
very-
Oh,
very
yeah,
much
there we
Dr.
go.
Evil.
It's very close.
No, Trump is
Yes,
quite a
it's
bit
true.
different.
Yeah.
Just Trump wishes he were as suave as Dr. Evil. He really does.
You wish he was
Or
as
he
rich.
It's
sure
really
does,
funny.
yeah.
It's really funny how Dr. Evil's approval rating is higher than Trump's, you know.
Mhm.
Anyway,
I would like to clarify. No one else in my family runs like a girl.
so I would also like to point out that I'm very sad. I was trying to get the position of Secretary of Evil, but unfortunately that position was stolen by Steve Bannon. Yeah.
Shit. Well,
All right. Anyway, moving forward.
mhm.
The words reminded Guy of a demon he knew, the very definition of strange, one who pursued only what personally interested him. If they were part of the same lineage, perhaps demons with dispositions like Beretta shouldn't be so unexpected. But the demon in Guy's mind rarely birthed other family members. Only an elite few were aware of him at all. You can continue now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask, what is your lineage like?
Bitch, I'm a
Beatrice
queen.
wins.
Yeah.
Preparations A through G were a complete failure. But you know, on the whole, I think preparation H feels pretty good.
I see.
Yeah.
Beatrice winced underneath its mask and laughed. I was once, at least, one of the greater demons. However, I think you will find very few demons in the same family tree as I. A small lineage. That has to be it. Then, Beatrice's hair was gray, the color gone from it. But once upon a time...
Wait, hold on a second. How long have you guys been letting him get away with calling Beretta Beatrice?
I
didn't wanna
assumed
cut
it
him
was
off,
something
but
that
I thought-
happened a
yeah, I
while
thought that
ago.
maybe
Wait, it's
one
not
of
I
the-
thought
right?
it was
Yeah.
a running joke.
Beretta is
Okay.
the name, like the
Beretta?
gun.
Yeah, I was like,
Beretta.
why?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I
No
should
one
have cut
said
you off. And I was like,
anything!
well, I was, but I was like,
sure. There's been
I
a
didn't
lot
know
of
if I
jokes
did.
that have
I
been
didn't wanna be
set up.
rude and just
I
jump in
don't
there
know
and
about
cut
it,
it
so I'm
off.
like,
You know what? I don't blame Spark because we literally call someone who's
Yeah.
like literally the word is guy Gee, and that's I don't blame
Yeah,
him.
that's-
And then Rami's
whatever.
Ramirez. So
Yeah, so that was my fault. I should have
Her
jumped in
name
and
is
said something
Beretta.
sooner.
The
So,
name is Beretta.
Beretta.
Like
Sorry about that.
like a gun.
Like I
mhm.
kind of
Beretta
thought I was
50
saying it wrong, but like I said, no one said anything.
Well, I thought
I'm just
maybe
gonna
we
roll
may
with it.
have like
No,
changed it 'cause it might have
Beatrice
been
is
a joke
spelled
too, but-
completely different.
Yeah, so I was like, it's alright.
Rimuru literally named this demon
I was
after a
making
gun.
sure.
You can clip it. You can clip it if you would like.
Yeah, you can clip
only
this. You can clip this.
Yeah.
yep.
You can document my failures.
The demon's name is a
Yes.
fucking gun. You're not
I
wrong.
will take the blame. Yes.
So
Yeah.
Rimuru is now gonna be able to pack heat. He's got a sidearm with him.
Rimuru is the heat. What are you talking about?
Yeah. It's true.
It's more like a side demon.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I lost track. Hang on.
we were at Beatrice.
Mm-hmm.
Winced underneath. I read that part. Hang on,
Okay,
I
cool.
didn't
Yeah,
miss it.
Just remember to call her Beretta from now on.
Oh, Beretta's hair was gray. Here we go.
Oh.
The color
Mhm.
gone from it. But once upon a time, here we go. I see. No wonder you didn't fear me. That family always was self-centered, curious, and someone like you admits they was strong.
Someone.
they
So
were-
someone. Okay,
there
so it's
are.
like that family was always self-centered,
Blah, blah, blah.
curious. So someone like you admits there are stronger creatures than yourself. So it's
Yeah, it's
okay to
not-
take your time
yeah.
to read ahead so that you don't stumble over it and you get an idea for what.
Yeah,
The-
reading ahead is the thing I have issues with.
Okay.
It's okay. You'll get there.
'Cause
You'll hone it. That's
'cause that's the
why we're
thing of,
doing
like-
this. It's fine.
Yeah, because it's
So,
more
it's
of
good.
like going into it and it's like, oh, it's this
Here's the
character,
thing,
and then I
here's
try
the
to
thing.
change the voice for him.
You're not so much reading as you are acting it. So that's where we're
Mhm.
going with this. All right, so let's
Yeah.
try it
Yeah,
again.
with
so I have to like change as we go. Okay.
Let's it's
You're good.
this
You're
is
good.
definitely an exercise in improv.
Yeah. Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Let's see. I see. No wonder you didn't fear me. That family was always self-centered, curious. So someone like you admits that they were stronger creatures than yourself? Guy shot a passing glance at Shion and Ranga fighting away, then turned back towards Beretta. Yes, Shion and Ranga were powerful, but he didn't think Beretta was at all behind them. Or was at all behind them. There we go. I thank you for the honor, but I still have to go, far to go, as long as the two of them serve Rimuru. If I miss this opportunity, I may never have another one. Yes, true. I understand how you feel. You may go. The barrier already had a hole large enough to wiggle through. Excuse me, then. With an elegant salute, Beretta plunged in.
I just like
Yeah, I
that.
cracked
Wiggle,
a
wiggle,
smile.
wiggle.
Wiggle. Yeah, it just wasn't big enough for her and tall. I was like,
Wiggle, wiggle,
no,
wiggle.
you gotta shimmy away. You gotta shimmy in there for me.
You
It'll
gotta
be
shim
funny.
your way in.
for my
You gotta
amu-
shim your way in.
Yeah, shimmy your way in there. It'll be very funny.
All
It's
right,
for my amusement. He does.
All right.
Does like, okay, now you can go fight.
go for it. That boy. All right, anyway.
Good.
Yeah, Shion and Ranga were powerful, but he didn't think Beretta was all. Oh, I already read that part.
Yep.
With
an elegant salute.
with an elegant. Hold on, wait. Lost
That's
that
where
bit.
you are.
Hold on.
You're. Excuse me then. With an elegant salute, Beretta plunged in.
I'm like blank. I can't find that now. Dang it. Plunge. Oh, here we go. Pass it. No, I thought it was that Shion and Ranga were powerful.
No.
No, you were. That's like way up there, so you're good.
Really?
With an elegant salute. Yeah, that was further up the page. So You were at with an
Hold
elegant
on,
salute, so you got it.
Eat.
You can use the
Now I have
search
to
thing.
find
it might
that
be
now.
easier.
Eat the
Because
thing.
I'm
Yeah, it's
completely,
fine.
I completely like
Yeah,
lost
if
it now.
you're lost, just use the search function. That's the quickest way to get back.
Longer you didn't fear me, blah blah blah. blah.
With an elegant salute. Yeah,
Beretta
Beretta
plunged
plunged.
in. Giggity.
Yeah, that.
Had a hole large enough to wiggle through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, there,
Hmm.
there we go. There, I found
Yeah,
it.
there it is.
With
Yeah,
an
you're
elegant
good.
salute, Beretta plunged in. Guy
Hmm.
cracked a smile as he watched it go on,
Hmm.
edge to go. He had an idea who this would be. So that's it. You're on the move as well, Noir. Noir? I guess could be Noir.
Noir.
It's noir.
This was an old friend, one who went away from him ages ago. If this was the type of people he was serving now, the slime fighting Millum in front of him must be quite the fascinating figure. A nonconformist serving a nonconformist. He basked in joy as he watched the battle, even though he thought he could
Even
see
as
its
he
conclusion
thought.
already.
Even as he thought.
Oops. Even as he thought he could see its conclusion already. Rimuru was his name? I will have to remember that.
Okay, Moon, you're up.
Oh crap, I'm screwed. Who's screwing me? Millum, of course. Dealing with Millum as a foe made Clayman's anger seem like a toddler's tantrum. She hadn't taken the battle from that form Phobio saw yet, so she still wasn't going all out, but her strength went beyond all common sense. I was already exercising everything I had. Raphael at least was really humming along for me. Seriously, if I didn't have that skill, I would have been dead already. So I was fully booked with Millum, but my fighting companions were working hard as well. I had thought being outnumbered might sink us, but now I wasn't so sure. Ranga had summoned 2 star leaders, fellow commander level Star Wolves, boosting his team, so it was 3-on-3. I guess it was possible for him to summon up to 3 at once, but Gapta was using the 3rd one right now. So that was all we had on hand. Still, I think it was enough. Ninehead boasted a massive amount of magical energy, but it didn't seem too experienced in battle. Ranga held the upper hand from start to finish. The 2
Somebody
magical
redeemed.
beasts Ninehead summoned, redeemed.
Someone
shit.
redeemed it.
Goofy. Yeah.
Why do you guys always send the ones that I'm good at to everybody else?
Because
then we
it's probably
learn.
funnier to watch us struggle.
Yeah.
Are you not
probably.
entertained?
Guys keep sending. Guys keep sending
Are we
those.
stumbling?
Keep sending those exercises. We will collectively, as a group, do them at the end.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Ninehead boasted
Oh,
a massive
jeez.
amount of magical energy, but didn't seem too experienced in battle. Ranga held the upper hand from start to finish. The 2 magical beasts Ninehead summoned. However, were trickier than I thought. Analyze and Assess told me they were a white monkey and a moon rabbit, respectively.
That's racist. Why is it not a black monkey? Huh?
Yeah,
Well, I
Raphael,
assume it's just
Actually,
'cause the
you know
color
what?
of the
Black monkey,
was
I just
white.
realized, would actually be even more racist.
Uh,
Yeah, never
They
mind.
were both intelligent.
They were both intelligent.
Uh-oh.
The moon rabbit could control gravity, weighing down everyone in the battle zone. It allowed them white monkey to pummel their foes, and Ninehead to finish them off.
That's
that was
actually
that was really good.
really
I
good.
can never
improv
do
there.
that laugh.
By the way,
I
you
cannot
are
laugh
good
there.
on
No
Goofy.
way.
You have done enough Goofy.
Yay!
You only
was
have to
good.
do one paragraph.
You have
I know
fulfilled your
it's-
goofy quota.
That
Take your
was their
prize.
Yeah, can
That
I
was
can
their
I
standard
do
path to
freaking?
victory.
Can
But Ranga saw
I
right
not
through
do
it,
Kermit next time? I can do that
want
better.
to.
All right, keep going.
breaking down
Yeah.
their teamwork. If he used one of his stronger finishers, he could have wiped them out instantly, but he was hesitating since Shion might be caught in the crossfire. He had the upper hand, but landing a decisive blow was proving elusive. Shion, meanwhile, well, she was hanging in there, out of pure fighting spirit more than anything. The black robe was hiding an elaborately built magical puppet, and I'm not kidding when I say it looked stronger than Clayman. How do you like Voila, and Viola, my greatest work of art? Beautiful, is she not? Clayman was boundlessly confident, and I could see why.
I laugh
real
at the
tour de
fact that you
force.
called her voila.
Yeah, shut up.
Voila.
How do you like voila?
My
Behold
greatest
my
Okay, but
man.
greatest
what's it called?
creation.
That is what it's called.
All right.
Huh.
Anyway.
Oh, somebody
shit.
also redeemed Callie
It's
from the
so
valley.
egotistical.
Oh, someone watched me do her last time. They must have loved it.
Your
Beautiful
Callie
Whitney
from the
Beam-
Valley
Hold
still
on.
sounds southern. It's great.
That was,
It's really-
I know. I went too southern. No, because I can do a good Callie. Callie from the Valley. Oh my oh my
There
gosh.
we go.
Beautiful wouldn't be my choice of words if asked. Not with, all those swords and spears flying out of her. Each one of those projectiles. No, I'm just going too southern, and I'm keeping it. Projectiles was a unique grade weapon, as was her armor. But this kind of kitchen sink approach wasn't what I would call beauty, really. Whether it was heat, electricity, blizzards, crushing resonation, or anything else, she had a seemingly limitless supply of every attack type in the world, and she was lobbing it all at her foe.
Girl, you
Okay.
look good in everything. Don't even
Listen-
worry about it.
All right. It went from Callie. It went from Callie from the Valley to Callie from the Tennessee Valley.
Yes,
Ah,
I could do it. Ugh.
I
Callie
can
from the
kind
Valley.
of, I can hear the color change.
Yeah,
Color
color.
change.
I don't know why I'm just going more
All
southern
right,
today.
all right. Next,
Good.
It
let's
was-
continue on. You don't have to keep doing.
Mhm.
You
Oh, where was
finished
I?
your
Yeah.
paragraph. We're good. Callie is from
It was-
Georgia.
You're not wrong. That's where I'm from.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It
Oh
was
yeah, that's
nothing
why
to
it works
Shion.
well.
However, that was thanks to ultra speed regeneration, which sucks if you're fighting someone who has it. No matter how much damage she took, Shion could instantly heal back up. Clayman and Viola working together prevented her from going on the attack, but that was just helping fill up Shion's anger gauge. Once that blew up, things were gonna get scary.
She turns
As
from
I thought
purple to
about that-
green.
okay.
They'll go to plaid. As I thought about that, Shion had someone join her. I apologize for making you wait, Sir Rimuru. Please utilize my power. Whoa, it's Beretta. I don't know how, but it must have broken into the battle zone. I've been waiting for you, Beretta. Yes, sir. This needless meddling. This needless meddling. I was just about to turn these fools into a pair of bloody husks. That was Clayman, right?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, shit.
No, I thought that was.
Shion
whatever.
Shion was acting
Shion.
like a sore loser, but I'll
Yeah.
just ignore that. That was literally Shion
Oh,
In which case, this
complaining.
needless meddling. I was just about to turn these fools into a pair of bloody husks.
Yeah, because here's the
Mhm.
thing: Clayman's not fighting a pair of people. He's only fighting Shion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
mhm.
Well, don't let up. Smash them. Yes, sir. We were now fully back to the original script.
All right, Shmeh, it's your turn.
Yes. No losing now. The path we took here got a little hairy midway, but with things as they were, our victory was unshakable. The only problem was Milim. She still wasn't going all out. If I could free her, we'd win for sure. My qualms about the future settled. I focused my full consciousness on her. The noise surrounding me disappeared. I sharpened my mind, looking at nothing but Milim. Now, much more clearly than before, I could see the path her fist traced in the air. I focused, using every cell in my body for my calculations.
Gilbert Gottfried.
No, shut up! I
Oh.
was doing that.
Ah.
I
Sorry.
focused.
You
Stop
keep your
stealing
goddamn mouth shut. No, Shim, you just
Stealing the
keep on.
thunder!
Shim, you just keep on. You don't have enough time in your little paragraph that you're reading to do Gilbert
Okay,
Gottfried.
okay, you got it. You got it, okay. I focused, using every cell in my body for my calculations. If I lose this, it'd be all meaningless. I had to do whatever it took to release the curse Clayman placed on her. Come on, Raphael. Analyze and assess every inch of her for me. What was that? What was that? I'm berating my foes for relying on other people. But using Raphael to solve all my own problems? I don't know where you're getting the wrong idea. Raphael is my power. There isn't a single iota of guilt in my mind. So, yeah, go ahead.
Understood. Conducting, analyze, and assess. No results. All right, this is where I take over.
Yeah, go ahead.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean by that? You can't seriously mean that. You can't figure out the silly curses Clayman placed on her. No curse-oriented magic found. This is... Dude, how useless can you get? Whenever this happened
You do
before...
so much. I put my best all my skill points into you, Raphael.
Anyway.
Continue.
Whenever this happened before... Okay, no one's interrupting me this time.
That's on you.
No, it's not. You interrupted me. That's on you.
You stopped the
No.
same time.
I figured it was because I wasn't
Oh.
concentrating hard enough. But after all that effort, nothing. I couldn't even discover any curse at all. Guess I can't trust Raphael in a pinch. Raphael's gonna bitch slap you for that. This was bad. Really bad. Really, really bad. Not to sound all depressed, but... Not to sound all depressed, but the chances of me winning in a knockdown drag-out brawl with Milam were laughably poor. Well, so be it. I'll just have to hold out until Shion and the rest can defeat Clayman. My mind made up, I confronted Milam. I had gotten stronger. She might be both under someone's control and not really trying yet, but I was certainly holding my own against Milam. In the past, I'd be eating dirt before a minute elapsed. Right now, we were probably at minute 13 or so, and I was still fighting at a full clip. Hey, maybe she'd snap out of it if I just gave her a good sock in the noggin. The thought crossed my mind for just a moment, but I don't know, striking Milam kind of goes against my personal rules. Suggestion, an energy absorption attack using Beelzebub. Or Beelzebub. Oh?
Yeah.
Oh, that could work! I immediately tried it out. Any direct strike on my body would cause damage, so I was mainly parrying her moves. I was praying to her moves, yeah. Show me your moves! I'm sorry. Show me
Ow.
your boobs!
Come on!
My wrist.
Show me
Ow.
your boobs! Alright, anyway.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any. Flat as a board. Anyway. I
Poor
would be
thing.
applying just a little bit of force from the side, enough to adjust the paths of her punches and kicks. As I did, I'd use Beelzebub to vacuum up her magicules. He's just gonna hoover it. This turned out to be pretty effective. Milam reared away from me, a scowl on her face. It was a teeny tiny amount of damage, but it worked. All of Milam's attacks were protected by her by her own draconic aura. If I could take that out of the picture just by touching it, I'd gradually be able to sap her stamina. Would I win with this, though? That was another story. If I was focused on winning, I'd need to bust out my full strength, leaving nothing behind, and even then there was no guarantee. Even if I pulled it off, I'd wind up revealing all my hidden abilities to the demon lords watching us. In the big picture, that'd be a defeat. Right now, all I could do was chip away at her like this as I waited for her curse to be undone. Let's hope that Shion can finish off Clayman sooner rather than later. I couldn't say how many back and forth exchanges we went through. I say exchanges, but it was entirely me defending. The rules were intense. One mistake and you're out. But I was still fending her off. A roaring fist from Milam surged past my right cheek. If I didn't focus, I'd never be able to dodge it. A single hit would shatter my body, no doubt. I had infinite regeneration, a healing skill more powerful than even Ultra Speed, its Ultra Speed cousin, but abusing it would drain my magicules too quickly. I could probably regenerate myself after being reduced to goo, but keep that up long enough and I'd run out of stamina first. So focus! Focus! Read ahead of Milam's moves. Her right fist had changed in shape. A dragon fang lash disguised as a punch. It glanced past my cheek once again, then decapitate me with the nails on her fingers, like the teeth of a dragon. The correct way to deal with it was not to dodge, but to take it from the side. Giggity. And so I took it, pushing myself from my with my left hand. So I took it, pushing myself with my left hand from the inside out. I could feel a burning pain searing through that hand, an explosion of energy that left it heavily damaged. And that was me avoiding the attack. Try to take a full frontal blow from her would have been crazy. Absolute power on this level was a kind of finisher in and of itself, crushing its opponent. I had just learned that the hard way, but if I didn't sacrifice my left hand, I would have been mortally wounded. I was fine with that, but I was really starting to resent the sheer unfairness of this. Then, as if reading my mind, I had an unexpected chance. Right there, as Millum lost her balance, she forced her remaining left hand to snap off a punch. Here we go. Report. This is believed to be a trap. You fucking loser. Even Admiral Akbar could see that this was a trap. Huh?
You probably do that on purpose.
Yeah. It's a trap! Anyway.
So useless.
Huh? I thought. But it was too late. Leaving Raphael's composed guidance in the dust, I began my attack, grabbing Millum's left hand and attempting to throw her. If she was off balance, I thought I should be able to pick her up on my back and slam her down. But if that was Millum's trap? Her hand stopped dead in the air, a carefree grin on her face, a total gotcha now smile. Aw, crap! I was attempting to twist my body in front of Millum's, both hands reaching out for her left arm. I could see all of that with detect magic as if I were watching it on TV, but it left me totally open. Let's see. The page flipped on me without my permission.
Cornered. Game over.
Okay. Cornered. Game over. Her fist moved again. Well, I knew where I was. I just saw that the page flipped, so I just flipped it back, and yeah. Dude, are you okay? You just come in here, eat pizza, and breathe heavy all over my floor, huh?
I thought that was from Shem.
You little shit.
I was like, I'm okay, man. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate the check-in, honestly.
But are you okay, Shem?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
You doing all
Like,
right?
legit, thanks.
Has it been a good week?
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm good.
Right.
Check up
You have
on
a
your
good
friends.
fourth?
All of you in chat.
Yeah,
Do
make
it.
sure you check up on your friends.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
And
no
just before she smashed it right against my head, something cut in between us. A dull thud rang out. Where did that come from? That was just mean! I was greeted by a dark-skinned man with blonde hair. Looked a little bit like me, actually. Wait, Veldora? He was
I just
curling
imagine
up
him
on the
coming in
floor.
with like,
Ooh.
whoa! What the?
Ooh.
Bro? Dude! Not cool!
Yes, I'm gonna let you out now.
Redeem
Ah!
tokens.
Ah!
You,
Yeah, just Veldora, just like a minute of him just be like, what the oh, did you hit me with a freaking mountain? Like,
You throw another
what
mood
the
at
heck?
me and
No, just oh, my head. I'm gonna let
Deus
you
ex
drop a
Veldorina.
bump.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, can I drop a bump? Is it bleeding? Am I bleeding back there? Ah! Just
All
really
right.
overselling it.
He was curled up on the floor, grabbing at his head and looking like he was in at least some pain. But if taking a punch from Millum only did that to him, I didn't see much need to worry. I took the moment's delay to rebalance and steel myself toward Millum. Hey, Veldora, what are you doing? Why are you in here? What a cruel blow! You'll be fine, all right? What's happening in town? Nothing. That man Diablo, or whatever it was, came back, so our defense is as strong as ever. Huh? Diablo was back? There's no way they could have captured Farmers that quickly, but let's focus on Veldora for now. So what are you here for? If it's to whine at me, then go away. Why are you being so cruel? Or why are you being cruel too, Rimuru? Look, it's about this. He thrust his hands out at me, as if ta-da sound effect should have been playing behind him. He was holding one of the volumes of manga I gave him, the final volume of a long-running series. What about this? I asked, confused. He looked at me, positively indignant. What do you mean, what about this? The story in here's completely different from the rest of the series. Were you playing some kind of trick, taking the ending away from me? Yes, now I remember. Yeah, it was a trick. I kind of pulled a prank on him. The idea being that I'd give him the rest of the manga if he followed my orders. kind of like training a pet, really. I had no idea that was the series. I had no idea that was the series I left for him. So he traveled all the way here just because he wanted to read the ending? In this enclosed space in an alternate dimension? I knew I could summon unlimited imprisonment with my ultimate skill, Veldora, Lord of the Storm, but I guess he could too. That'll learn me, I guess. But that didn't matter. Diablo was already back in town. Might as well make lemonade out of this. Alright, before I give you the real ending, I need you to do me a favor. What? Play with Milim over there for a while. But don't hurt her. Milim? Ah, yes, my brother's only daughter. I haven't met her before, but she's still just a child. Isn't she? Very well. I am on my way. I didn't know whether it was the
How old is
manga.
Milim?
Over 2,000 years old.
That's a child. I'll imagine how old. Well, I guess Veldora is probably like 3,000 then.
Here's the thing.
At least.
Veldora, out of all of his siblings, Veldora is the youngest. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's basically adult form. Yeah. He's one of the 4 only true dragons.
Uncle Veldora.
Uncle Veldora. Unky Veldori.
Uncle Velly.
Uncle Veldori.
Uncle Velly. That's adorable. I like that.
Uncle Velly.
It's better than Uncle Ben and Uncle Cracker. So.
Oh.
Uncle Owen.
Yeah.
Uncle Owen. I don't know, man. He had Aunt Beru. She's all right.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, but they burnt. They
Well-
were a hot couple.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I wasn't
But
prepared
they lived
for
in
that.
a desert.
Let this be a cautionary tale to everyone. Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru should be a cautionary tale. No
Mhm.
smoking indoors, kids.
That's true.
Alright. I didn't know whether it was the manga or Milim that captured his interest the most, but either way, he agreed. The my brother's only daughter bit captured my interest, but again, everything in due time. Milim herself was looking our way, steeled for anything, and Veldora seemed to be capturing her interest. I could see it in the twinkle of her eyes. Hopefully that meant I was safe leaving for now. Which one was stronger anyway? I was kind of interested to see, but if Veldora was stronger than me, I was sure he could buy me enough time. There's just no way I can't take advantage of this chance. So, with my newfound freedom, I wanted to defeat Clayman and settle this score for good. Okay.
Woo!
Sonic, you're up.
All right.
You don't have long. After I say my line of the
Dialogue.
Raphael,
Report.
then we move on to Sonic. Or I'm sorry, then we move on to Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're just going. We're just
Every
speed reading
time,
through
every
this.
time that there is an asterisk, it changes. That's how I'm doing it. This time, it's been unfair for Shem, but the next time that
On.
Shem is up, next time you're up, you actually get a couple of pages instead of like this
That's
tiny
fine.
little shit. All right,
Oh, that's
let's
fine,
go.
man. I'm just having a good time, so.
Uncle Veldora the Explorer. Veldora the
Veldora.
Explorer.
So how
That's good. I like
Veldora
that.
the Explorer? Yes.
All right,
Oh my
let's
god.
go. Let's go. Sorry.
worked.
Yeah.
We're actually doing really
So
good. We're actually doing really good on page reading. We're a little over an hour and 10 minutes in, and we've already gone through half of what we need.
Mhm.
We're almost
I think we can do it.
we're almost 20 pages through. We could actually finish this chapter. It's possible.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah, but keep going. Let's go.
So how had things gone while I was occupied with Milim? Leaving her and Veldora behind, I turned towards Ranga first, as things seemed the most intense with him. Ranga, are you alright? Ah, so, well, we need to get Best Boy in here to do the line, dang it. Ah, Sir Rimuru, I am fine, but I just had a little situation here. Something was up. They didn't seem to be much life in his attacks, and I didn't think it was because he was losing interest. Just as I was about to ask what was up, I picked up on the cause. This childlike wailing was
Okay,
leaking
I didn't hear any of what you just said.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, your
did
mic
I?
didn't pick that
Oh,
up.
Sorry.
yeah.
You might have been
That's
way
okay.
too
Sorry.
quiet. That's probably why.
Yeah.
I oops, sorry. Let me redo that then. Help
thought you were-
me. Help me!
There we go.
Help me!
There we go.
There you go.
Good.
This childlike wailing was leaking out of us via thought communication.
Out
From
to
Ninehead.
us, not of us.
Oh, out to us. Sorry.
Yeah.
From Ninehead. The white monkey and moon rabbit were merely trying to protect their shivering master.
Yeah, I was gonna say if this
Hence why they
childlike
kept-
cry for help was leaking out of them, then that can only mean one thing. FBI, open up!
Jesus Christ.
Oh no! No,
Yeah.
please no.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. So let's not go with that
It wouldn't,
situation.
well, it wouldn't be like a little tapping. It'd be boom, boom, boom.
Well, I didn't have anything to tap on that like would give that sound at the
I
moment.
didn't tap on anything there.
And I wasn't
Okay.
getting up. I wasn't getting up to bang on my door. I'm like, come on, man.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Don't want to get too into character.
They were merely trying to protect their shivering master. Hence, why they kept resisting without admitting defeat. Now I see. Let me help out. Ranga, hold back the monkey and the rabbit. Don't let them get in my way. Right. He took the monkey while his two star leaders handled the rabbit, and I walked towards the snarling Ninetail. This poor young child, controlled by Clayman.
Report. Analyze and assess indicates a demon dominate curse. Remove. Yes. No. All right, Moon, you're taking over.
This time, at least, the curse was discovered and removed quickly. Wish I could have seen some of that. Could have seen some of that talent when I was dealing with Milim. Oh well. The moment I undid the magic, Ninehead gave a joyous yelp, then settled down to sleep, no doubt exhausted.
Okay.
It was as
okay,
cute as any
okay,
baby animal.
Okay. It's not a race. You can slow down. It's all right.
Sorry.
Yeah. You're like, I'm like, no, bro, calm down. Calm
Okay,
down.
that's 'cause I
I'm
do that.
trading.
That's what
I'm
happens.
trading to be the Micro Machines guy.
Not in this goddamn novel.
The other one.
This
You
guy
can do the
did.
other one, not here.
Fuck,
Okay.
can we get 10, 10, 5, 5, 5, 5, 15, 15, 20, 25, 25, 30, 35, 40. We're not trying to do
So-
that.
Go!
No. We're going to get to 100, buddy. It's all good. Anyway, moving on.
It was as cute as any baby animal video I've ever seen. Apart from the three tails and the golden color to its fur, it looked exactly like a little fox cub. Ronger was right next to me, growling as menacingly as he could, and alright, that was pretty cute too in a cool way. Keep this cub safe. Yes, my master. I gave the cub over to Ranga as I petted him. That took care of his foe. Next, I turned to Beretta, and that confrontation was already over. It was lining up all the unique weapons and armor on the floor, practically beside itself with excitement. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, yes. Hello, Sir Rimuru. It gave me a joyful salute. It is a pity I could not show myself in action to you, but I have prepared some spoils of war for you. Spoils? Viola, Clayman's greatest work of art, had been taken apart, its pieces strewn all over the place, and now this was Beretta's gift to me. I knew it was pretty strong, but it took down that arsenal-like Magicborn without suffering a scratch? And that wasn't even all. Beretta, no offense, but are you imitating all of Ramirez's bad habits or what? Huh? It looked at me, surprised, I think. Its face was hidden behind that mask, so that was only my impression. I thought a word of advice was in order. If this keeps up, Beretta's going to pick up on nothing but her negative traits. I mean, hopefully this is just my imagination, but what are you going to do with all that booty? Ain't that a loaded question?
Laugh
Introducing
this-
the Fat Master 9000.
It vibrates.
Yep.
All right, continue.
Well,
on.
I thought I would present it to you, Sir Rimuru, and I thought you would accept it, and, in exchange, provide a place for Lady Ramirez and me to live. A place to live? But what
Well, your internet just shat the
made
bed.
you worry about that? Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah,
Imagine
your
do the
internet just
robot
shat
How
the
voice
bad?
of a puppet.
Really bad. Really bad. All right,
Love it.
So
Oh.
now you're back.
Uh,
Reread that
Okay,
point.
good. A place
Yeah.
to live? I knew Ramirez had an urge to live in our town, but Beretta?
But why Beretta?
What? Oh, but why Beretta? What's made you worry about that? Actually, Beretta's explanation floored me, and not in a good way. It sounded like Guy cornered it into choosing a master before allowing him to enter the battle zone. Beretta responded that it would serve Ramirez after helping me out in here. But, clever demon that it is, it thought about a way to wiggle out of that. If Ramirez were to move to our town, Beretta would be obliged to follow her, and then it could go through Ramirez to serve me as well. That was its plan. It was one of the funniest excuses I've ever heard, and it was laying this out like supreme gospel. The word demon couldn't have described him any more accurately. Look, I'm serious. You're really starting to resemble Ramirez. It is an honor to hear, although it feels rather little like a compliment. That's 'cause it's not. I swear, I take my eyes off you for 1 second, and you've grown incredibly shameless. Kind of neat to see this maturation take place, though. Well, we can save that for later. I'll have to think about it. I can't set up something for you guys that easily. Understood, sir. It seemed happy enough with that. I figured we were good for now.
Just wait till
That
volume
left
8.
on-
Just wait till.
Well, what volume are we now?
Give it,
6?
give it a
something
volume.
like-
Give
yeah.
it a volume. We'll be good.
Yeah, it'll happen. Just
It's fine.
Where are we going to live in the meanwhile, though?
that left up.
Just
It's like,
wherever you
it's
would
like,
live.
but hey, Rimuru, wouldn't you like to have your own live-action version of like a dungeon crawler game?
I think about
See,
it.
Oh, yeah, that'll
see if
be
they had
fun.
pitched
He's like,
it.
no.
See if they had
He's
pitched
like,
it like
no.
that. They were like, you had my curiosity. Now you have my erection.
I think I think if anything, he'd be the opposite. He'd be like, "No, I don't want that at all."
No, he would love that.
No.
He would love that.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah. All right.
He's a nerd.
He's a
dude.
gamer through and through. He would want that. Yeah.
Let me read my last sentence.
Yes,
guys.
read your last fucking sentence, bitch.
That left
Yeah.
only Shion to
go ahead.
check up on, and that confrontation was right on the cusp of its climax.
Yeah, he's the climax in a way.
Yeah,
Hey,
giggity.
finished.
There we go.
Shim,
All right,
your
Right.
turn.
you got it.
Shim,
Voice
I
or-
love you so, I always will.
Thanks, Richie. Thanks, Richie.
That's
Remix coming soon.
All right. Clayman was panting for breath as he glared at her.
Soka.
Solka, Richie-san.
Soka. All right,
Richie
guys.
Slinger-san.
Remember,
All right.
remember. If you want us to get those exercises in by the end, now's the time to redeem.
Mhm.
And I say we. I'm making everybody else do them with me.
I already
Yeah,
went on a
it-
4-mile walk today. I am prepped.
Is a collective.
Only got one more to go.
Yeah, but I got my
Yeah.
stretches earlier today, so.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll
To be
do
fair, I do at least like 10 miles of walking when I work, so
Yeah,
it. That's fair.
that's.
working in a warehouse is fun, kids.
What'd you say?
Look, you
What did you
chose.
say?
Working in a warehouse is fun, kids.
You chose to
Oh
work
my
at
God.
Amazon. That's your fault.
You are correct.
Uh,
Pays well.
You're fulfilling someone's order. I mean,
It's a living.
Yeah. So when
Fulfilling,
it,
like, hundreds of people's
so
orders.
when is my sex toy kit again, man?
So
When's mine?
that depends. If it was a vibrating one, did it get turned on in the box? And if that is, oh, there's a whole process around that. And then like, also the size
here's
of the
the
dildo.
question I
Like,
have.
if you're getting the
batteries
like,
weren't included.
getting
Here's
the-
my question.
getting the-
Here's my
box
real
is difficult.
question. Here's my real question, sir. I ordered a tie
yes.
over a week ago. Why don't I have it yet? It's one fucking
So
tie.
did you get it express shipping?
It's Amazon
Do you have
Prime,
Prime?
bro. I have Prime.
Okay
I was
then.
gonna say, do you have
So-
Prime?
Yeah.
Then one of two things happened.
Prime?
It got
Prime?
sent to the
Prime?
wrong
Prime?
building.
Prime?
Yeah.
No, they
Prime.
know. Dude, I get so much shit sent from Amazon. They know where I live.
That's not how that works.
I think I
bud.
know where all of us live.
They know where we live.
So either it got sent to the wrong building, or something happened and it got messed up, and they're having to get a replacement for it,
Bezos
which is
has-
not readily available.
Bezos has his own internet. He knows where I live. He has his own GPS. He knows.
Again,
His
that
own GPS.
changes nothing. What goes on inside the buildings is a different story. I
All right,
wish it
ladies
was
and
as
gentlemen,
efficient as everyone thinks.
Back to Shem.
Oh, okay. Clayman was panting for breath as he glared at her, a loathsome look on his face. Panting like a dog. Shion had
He's
all
about to
but
make
made-
him her bitch.
Yeah, that's fair.
We haven't gotten to that part yet, Ryuma.
It might have appeared like they were locked in an intense competition for superiority, but that would be a dreadful mistake. That was because Shion had ultra speed regeneration, that undefeatable X factor on her side. They were equals in strength, but Shion could keep up the fight for far longer. While they seemed an even match in each exchange of blows, Clayman's fatigue had begun to stand out while I was fighting Milim. Shion probably didn't need my aid to win this, and now that her advantage was clear to all, Clayman was starting to panic. Is that all you got? You are far too weak to call yourself a demon lord. Wow, Shion, no mercy, huh? She was totally dissing Clayman.
I mean,
You. Sorry, go ahead.
he does. I mean, he does deserve it. And oh
Yeah.
my god, how much she talked down to him in the anime. I
Yeah,
love that
good.
shit. It was
Yeah,
great.
Good.
Yeah.
You fucking killed her, so. Anyway. You'll pay for that! Come to me, marionette dance! The demon lord unleashed 5 puppets, each transforming into a magic born that lunged at Shion. Each one was high in level, formed from a soul Clayman had put in a doll for deployment at any time. It was a part of his hidden arsenal, I suppose. Now was no time for him to hold back. No doubt, so he was busting out everything he had. This was more than enough firepower to take out your average magic born. But with that massive sword she loved so much, she mowed down all 5 with a single swipe.
First there's busting, then massive swords.
Oh yeah, then you have to talk about.
God, I
who's
wish
on
that was
top.
me.
With the massive sword, or the one that's getting busted on?
I mean,
I guess the correct
It is
answer
Shion,
is
so yeah.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
the answer to that question.
The
she mowed
answer
down
is-
all 5 with a single swipe. God, I wish that was me.
yes.
All right, moving on.
Okay,
Put that.
kink aside, here, let's put it over
Kink
here.
aside.
Pathetic, she said, not a hint of fatigue on her face. You never were anything special, were you? She had been fighting and fighting, and there wasn't a scratch on her. She was starting to look and act more like a demon lord now. Clayman, meanwhile, was visibly quivering. Don't give me that! You! He shouted out of humiliation. It's too early to boast of your victory yet. My marionette dance will recover itself in moments, striking at you again. The real show begins now! He probably wasn't making that up out of spite. They really could do that. Shion waited for them, a thoughtful look on her face, but the dolls showed no sign of getting back up. There was a good reason for that. Panic crossed Clayman's face again. No, he whispered. Why aren't they reviving? I could understand the shock of having your beloved tools of battle fail you like this. I decided to provide a little color commentary. How about I just reveal it to you? Shion's greatsword is a type called the Soul Eater, or Eater. Those puppets didn't have any physical and spiritual defensive spells applied to them, right? You cheaped out on creating them, so she broke them in one hit.
I knew that fucking
That much
moon was laughing at us.
Fucking moon.
Soul Eater, dude. Have you seen the moon in
Yeah,
Soul
dude.
Eater? Yeah.
With the bleeding mouth and the...
Please tell me that. Okay. I was gonna say, Moon, if you hadn't seen it.
Soul Eater is one of my favorites.
Okay,
I love Soul Eater.
the manga's better
I
Yeah,
don't
so-
doubt that, but the anime
Oh
was
yeah,
still
because
pretty
the ending
damn
of
good.
that. Yeah.
because the ending of the manga is so much better. All right, moving on.
Really?
All right.
Oh, now I need to read the manga. Shit.
Yeah. Because it goes
Yeah.
way further than like episode 25 is where it diverges from the manga. Sorry, Shion.
And
Shion?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
Shem
think.
and Shion have just.
Look, Shim
The
is
part
missing
you're
some
talking
ass
about.
stats for that.
Some ass. Yes. I don't know.
Assets.
I don't
That's
know.
needed here.
I don't know. Shim
I
got
can-
that cake. I've seen those squats. Shim got that cake.
You need the purple. You need that
I do
purple
squats.
shirt instead of the orange
You
one.
do
I
squats?
do have purple. I do squats, yes.
Why aren't you wearing the purple shirt?
Yeah,
I do.
All right. So
Yeah, that's
anyway,
Anyway.
Shim, please continue. Go ahead, Shim.
You
Anywho.
That much wasn't worth keeping them or under wraps to me. Clayman was going to be my prey anyway, so if he wanted to know, then let him know.
Yeah.
A sword with spirit-based attacks? It's not that rare. There's a human with one out there, you know. No! That's one of the least common traits, even with uniques! Oh, well, what's it matter? One of my friends forged it for us. Shion's sword was a modified blade created using Hinata's as reference. It had the power to attack the spiritual body itself, not literally eat souls or anything, but deal damage to spirit-based life forms. There were no restrictions like that 7 hits thing with Hinata. Depending on the force applied, it could kill instantly unless successfully resisted. It wasn't guaranteed to kill all the time, but Shion wasn't exactly a delicate fighter, so it didn't matter. Since it dealt both spiritual and physical damage, she didn't need 7 hits to finish foes anyway. Oh, I see. So this is Gorikimaru version 2. She didn't know? Oh.
Yeah,
Alright.
she
Ricky
did.
Maru?
Yeah,
Gorochimaru
season 2.
Season 2.
It's not
So this
cake,
is
it's the
Gorikimaru
bread of
version
life.
2.
Ari says that your ass is not cake, it's the bread of life.
Holy shit, that is an
That's a good
incredible
upgrade.
compliment. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
What an upgrade.
Bread of life.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hell of a compliment. Anyway, she didn't know? I'm pretty sure we went over all this when I gave it to her. Whatever. Shion was never one to sweat the small stuff, so setting her up with this was the right idea. It was the power of that sword that allowed you to fight against me. Then allow me to add that dirty little blade to my collection. Take this, demon marionette! Sounds like Clayman had misread her. The ominous strings of black light that streamed from both his hands wrapped themselves completely around Shion's body. She didn't move. Kind of wish she tried to dodge it or, something, but I guess she didn't need to. Clayman, assuming Shion didn't react in time, found this much to his liking. Behold, the ultimate cursing magic, with the power to rule over demon lords themselves. It seems a waste to squander it on magic-born like you, but so be it. I have some slots to fill in my 5 fingers, and you would be wonderful to take under my wing. He totally had the wrong idea. If that's what he was saying, or if that's what he was saying, poor guy. It wasn't that Shion couldn't move, she just didn't move. Despite all Clayman's lofty words, he was probably freaking out over why it wasn't working at all. Complete memory, one of Shion's skills, was the power to record memories into her astral body. In layman's terms, it let her retain her memories even if her brain was destroyed. Combine a conscious soul with a set of memories, and you could regenerate the physical body even if it was vaporized. This made Shion into a special sort of race. Call her a demi-spiritual life form if you want, but essentially, it allowed her to think with her soul, and that meant any effect that tried to take over her spirit was neutralized. Against Shion, no mind takeover curses could ever work. Hey, an annoyed-sounding Shion called out from within her cocoon of black string. What are you trying to do with all this? It's not hurting me at all. But should I wait a little longer? This is great, I love it. And this has been something I've been thinking for a while now. But I really wish she'd stop acting like this was a pro wrestling bout. This is supposed to be a duel to the death, which pro wrestling is, dude. Come on. Why was she deliberately letting herself get hit by her enemy's moves? Shion, Sophia, Milim too? I just didn't understand how these war-loving freaks thought sometimes. Give me a break. Raphael confirmed to me that Shion wasn't being affected at all, though. There wasn't any need to be aware or beware of Clayman's secret techniques. That's ridiculous. My demon marionette doesn't work? It has to. This cannot even be possible. It's the ultimate in demon domination. It can exact its rule over demon lords. It had ruled over Ninehead a moment ago. Certainly, you could take over the mind of a calamity-level monster with it easily enough, but would it work on the disaster-class demon lords? I think Clayman overestimated his own strength.
Yeah, he does that
Apparently
a lot.
sick of... Yeah, he's tiny, dude. Apparently sick of waiting any longer.
Can't even make Shion feel it.
Yeah, dude. Small sword energy.
Man, that's and in front of everyone, too. You gotta think about the fact that he's in front of all these important people. And you can't measure
Absolute
up.
small
sword energy.
sword energy, dude.
God damn it.
Absolute.
That's
All right.
tiny.
You
Shion's
got,
just laying into him.
you got another page to read. Let's get moving.
Yeah, okay. You got it. Apparently sick of waiting any longer, Shion used his aura to rip her cocoon apart. So ridiculous, she scornfully muttered. Relying on such cheap tricks as this. You don't deserve your title at all. Chuck Clayman just stood there, finally succumbing to the panic. Or not. What Shion said must have flipped a switch somewhere inside of him. I don't deserve my title? You'll regret saying that, you maggot. Yes, you'll regret extracting my full strength from me. His shoulders were shaking as he shrieked with laughter. Off went his fancy-looking suit jacket and shirt, leaving him topless. Ooh. It also left assorted other items he had hidden on his body to clank against the floor, no longer of use to him. I had thought this was over, but Clayman still had something left to rely on. Suddenly, 2 pairs of arms
his balls finally dropped.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Suddenly, 2 pairs of arms grew out from his uncovered back, long, thin, and protected by a black exoskeleton. This was his true character, not the dolled-up form from before, but this form that evoked wild, crazed insanity. But yes, you're right. A demon lord. I am a demon lord.
No,
I
you're not.
focused on ease and elegance in the way I go about matters, dispatching my foes with style. But enough of that. It doesn't matter. I had forgotten about how this feels for so long,
His
and
voice,
now
his
I'm
voice
going
doesn't
to crush
change
you.
with the transformation.
Oh, I thought it might have.
No.
Oh well.
No, it's my fault because
No.
I
Doesn't
made
matter.
his balls drop.
I had
so.
forgotten. Yeah, I was sorry. I had that in my head.
You
I
can
had
blame
forgotten
me for
about
that.
how it
All right,
feels
anyway.
for so long, and now I'm going to crush you in my hands. The true nature of his rage came to the surface. All he had on him was something he kept preciously protected in his hand. A mask, a jester's mask, decorated with a smile. Without a moment's pause, he put it on. Oh, looks like you've grown worthier, the happy-sounded Shion said. I'm glad to see that. I am Shion, secretary and personal guard to the Demon Lord Rimuru, and I will be happy to fight you. And I am the Demon Lord. No, the crazed clown Clayman. You are dead. Shion the Magic-born. The introductions were made. The two moved at the same moment.
Clayman, in his real form, was a powerhouse, laying out the full extent of his demon lord worthy magical force against Shion. His normal arms wielded those ominous black beams of light. The upper arms from his back wielded an axe and a hammer, the lower ones a sword and shield. Dealing with both magical and melee attacks at once baffled Shion for a moment, but she was stronger. Swinging the sword she called Gorikimaru version 2, she clanged the sword out of his hand and crushed his shield. A simple, tactless roundhouse slash from above smashed through the axe and hammer. Clayman crossed in front of him. That freakish force came courtesy of Shion's intrinsic skill, Ogre Berserker, and her frenzy of weapon breaking was the work of guarantee results and optimal action, both part of her Master Chef unique skill. In other words, Clayman was still no match for her. Even with all his might, she was just pummeling him. Now he was crossing his 2 pairs of steel-like arms to block Shion's fist, but they too were smashed to ribbons. Her next punch landed squarely in the pit of his stomach. He fell in agony, foaming at the mouth. There it is. The end. Not that it's for me to say, but Shion really had gotten overwhelmingly stronger. Dying and getting resurrected like that gave her power on a scale like nothing she had ever had before. No, you dumbass, it's because everybody in your lineage got a gift. And hers
Also,
is broken
her
as
food tastes
fuck.
better.
No, you dumbass.
And it's called the Zenkai boost.
Dude, she's a chef, dude.
Yeah,
That's what gives her power.
Literally, she's a Saiyan.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
That's it. That's exactly
Get
what
stronger,
it is.
get stronger after every time that she almost...
Shion is a super Saiyan.
Well, I'm right fucked, aren't I?
She's
Right
a
in the down
Stan who
under.
can cook. That's
Saiyan.
really
For
important.
All
Shion.
right, anyway. She planted a follow-up kick on him, making him roll around on the ground in agony. The mask was cracked now, revealing bloodshot eyes. No, this can't be. How could I, a demon lord, Clayman? Now Clayman understood the difference in power, but he still refused to accept this reality. It was devastating to him. May I put him out of his misery, Sir Rimuru? There were a few things I could ask him, but I could predict most of the answers. Beyond that, I wanted to know about whose bidding he was doing. But was he going to be honest with that? Damn it all! Milim! What is Milim doing? Destroy that magic-born at once! Clayman was screaming out the words now, realizing that his death was near, but Veldora was holding Milim back. Clayman looked at him in disbelief. What is this? His power's off the charts! You might even say it's over 9,000. He
Yeah, I was
must
gonna
have...
say he's acting like Vegeta right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He must have just realized that Veldora
Right.
wasn't just another Magic-born. Well, he's in human form right now, but that's Veldora. I told you, remember? He's my friend. This silenced Clayman. I'm sure he wanted to deny it, but seeing him spar evenly with Milim forced him to admit it. The two had been fighting for a while now, and it was turning into quite the fireworks show. Skill names flew back and forth, many of which I think I remembered hearing before, and Milim had an honest look of surprise on her face. Hey, is she really being controlled? Because I'm starting to wonder.
Hadouken.
Raphael's
Ellipses.
reaction. Yeah, exactly. Sure, you can.
Hadouken. Hadouken.
Spinning a bird a kick. Sorry.
Stop spamming.
Raphael's reaction made me ponder the idea for a bit, but it was no big deal at the moment. Besides, this would be the first time she'd met Veldora as a person, and it seemed like she was having a blast. Thus, Clayman gave up on having Milim to rely on. Even in his panic confusion, he managed to flee to the edge of our isolation battle zone, shouting at the audience outside, Frey! Frey, what are you doing? You and I share a common fate! Get in here and lend a hand! The pleading fell on cold, dead ears. Oh, I'm sorry, Clayman. Nobody can go through this barrier unless Guy lets them. Such a pity. He resentfully groaned at this heartless reply, then turned back toward Milim, his eyes twitching and revealing the insanity inside. He must have gotten another wild idea in his mind, and a crazed laugh crossed his lips as he looked at her once more. Milim! Milim, follow my orders and execute a stampede! Kill everyone you see in here! Well, that sounds awful. Clayman just wanted to survive now, and he didn't care how bad he looked along the way. This is bad, I have to admit. Now isn't the time to sit around and watch things unfold. Back into the battle I go. But just as I started to run, I heard the most unbelievable thing. Why do I need to do that? Rimuru and his people are my friends. Surprised, I turned around only to find Milim chilling out there with a wide grin on her face. Milim? Whoa, we're being controlled? Thanks a lot for getting tricked by that, Rimuru. You know, someone like Clayman would never take over my mind. What?
Ellipses.
I can't articulate why.
Rimuru.
I can't articulate why, but I had the strangest feeling Raphael had been angry at me for a while. But back to Milim. So Clayman didn't seize your mind? What's going on here? I felt obliged to check one more time, but Milim just gave me a proud smile. I could hear at least one demon lord in the audience say, huh. But she didn't react at all when he punched her. The most surprised of all, of course, was Clayman. Yes! Yes! I used the Orb of Domination! He gave it to me to put you completely at my beck and call! You killed Carrion under my orders, did you not? Oh, Clayman. So shocked by these events that he has no idea what he just said. That ought to make my video evidence more believable. After all, he just revealed that not only was he the culprit, but there was someone else pulling his strings, too. Yes!
Wait, you did what now?
That's what I wanted to hear, exclaimed Milim. Answer me, Clayman. Who's this he you're talking about? She asked the question casually enough, but she backed it up with sharp, seeking eyes. She had totally ignored Clayman's question, which was so like her. Right, so Milim wasn't being controlled, and she had her doubts about Clayman from the beginning? For what? Before I could get an answer, another voice butted in. Whoa, who's been killed here? It came from the other end of the battle zone, this low, heavy voice. Oh, sorry. Whoa, who's been killed here? Belonging to the man with the eagle wings that Frey brought along with her. Wait, no way. Like, with that obvious a costume? And if I didn't pick up on that, does that make me...
Ellipses.
Well, why does it feel
makes
like
you ellipses
Raphael's
like that.
exasperated with me? And wasn't it about to say something to me back then? Or maybe not. Maybe I was just hearing things. Let's forget about it and pay more attention to the future. The man Carrion ripped
Sorry, Raphael.
The man Carrion ripped the mask off his face, an awe-inspiring aura shooting out with it. With a moment's concentration, he was instantly back to his original appearance. Yep, that's the Beastmaster Clayman, all right. No doubt about it. Wow.
Oh, Carrion. Right.
You were all right, Carrion? Yo, Rimuru. All right ain't how I would describe it, but that's fine. Thank you for taking care of my forces. Oh, no problem.
Buddy.
After thanking me, Carrion gave Clayman a knowing grin. Now it was obvious that Milam was under no one's control. What? How? So it's true?
What?
But Frey told me. No! Frey too? You betrayed me as well, didn't you? Finally getting the whole picture, Clayman gave Frey a half-crazed glare. She responded by pretending he wasn't there. By the looks of things, I wouldn't call this a betrayal per se. Frey nonchalantly replied. Since when were you laboring under the assumption that I was your ally? Yikes! I knew it. Women can be scary sometimes. Frey was tricking Clayman from the get-go. You have to be kidding me! All of you! You'll pay! I'll make you all pay for this! The scream of the pitiful clown echoed across the field, and she don't do it. You got it! Like a hungry dog released from the command to stay, Shion bounded off, using both hands to swing down her blade as quickly as she possibly could. It was a single blow from her sword, a judging strike. Clayman did his best to block it, but his 3 pairs of arms were all sliced off. His body slashed diagonally down from head to toe. It was unsurvivable, and that one stroke from Shion's spirit-crushing blade made Clayman fall wordlessly to the ground.
Destroyed.
We are at 306 out of 325. We did well more than 20 pages this time. And again, we have another picture coming up. I think next time around, we're actually going to be able to finish Chapter 5 and move on to Chapter 6. Which means within 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how much we get through this book, we will be finishing up Volume 6 and moving on to Volume 7. So that means that the volume that is being covered by the manga right now will be starting up in 1 or 2 months. So here's the thing, guys. Once we finish this book, we are officially past the anime. So if you don't want spoilers past the anime, fuck you, keep coming back and checking it out because it's such good story content. You need to know.
Fun.
Here's the fun thing about Slime. Just because you know what's coming doesn't mean you know what's coming. Yeah. Here's the funny thing. Remember, there were no
enjoyable.
In this light novel, there were no Hadokens or Shoryukens or Kamehameha blasts. That was anime only.
That was so good.
Yeah, it was so fucking.
And they got away with it too.
Yeah, the fact that they managed to get away with it.
Oh, hi there, committing a crime.
So
Resident turned Super Saiyan. He has the blonde hair though.
No,
Here's
they did the Super Saiyan joke when he came out of the cave.
Yeah, when
and
he
had
was
to suck in
minimizing
his aura.
When he was minimizing his aura, they did the Super Saiyan joke there. Yeah.
Yeah, he was going,
Oh, maybe.
so good.
So, carry on these wayward sus.
Every time I think of that, every time I hear that name.
Raphael, what a Dave.
All
All right. So, guys, yeah,
Rimuru, you're being such a Dave today.
Here's how we're doing this. Next week, we could, in fact, depending on how long Chapter 6 is, and Chapter 6 is not very long. It's not a long. Okay.
I'm looking at like 80%, 87% of the book is done.
Okay, then we have the epilogue in the Holy Land. So, oh my God. Okay, so here's the thing. We're at 300. We're at 307 right now, right? 352 is the end of the book.
Yeah.
We're less
45
than,
pages.
yeah, we are 45 pages away. So if we actually start on time, we could probably do that.
Which,
Yeah.
Well, let's
think we can.
not be too hasty here.
Let's not be too hasty.
let's not get
All
too.
right.
It's not probably not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Well, you know what? I could do one more thing. I could do one more thing if I wanted. And I kind of do. I could read us until 311. I could read all the way up to 311 and get us a lot closer. But that would mean that we only have, let's see, 13 pages left. If that. Yeah. No, I wouldn't even say 13 pages. We'd have 10 pages left to read because one of those pages is literally a picture. So we'd only have 10 pages to read in Chapter 5, which means we would immediately jump into Chapter 6. Chapter 6 starts at volume or page 329, essentially. And we're jumping pages as well when we get through chapters, because there's another image and then there's 2 pages that we skip because it's just the cover, and then it's a blank page. So 329 to 345. Yeah. 329 to 345. I think we could probably get all of this done next week. We could probably. I think that'll be the goal. We'll just try and see if we can crack these.
Power
all
through
of this. We're gonna power through it. So it means next week we're gonna be later than usual, in our light novel reading. But we're gonna finish volume 6. That's
We're
the
gonna
goal.
be hooked on light novels.
I hate you
Sorry.
so much for that. I hate you so much for that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Hey,
Then
don't
thing
blame
is-
me.
is a
Blame
longer
my
stream
5th grade
next time.
syndrome.
Now here's the important thing, okay? So as you
Yeah.
guys may know from the opening of Slime Season 2, if you saw the second half of Slime Season 2, this is the cover, and it's part of the opening. It's seeing them walking towards the conference for Walpurgis. Okay. It's not just about this, but there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of political intrigue. There's the aftermath and how things are changing in Tempest. We're gonna get a bit of world building after all of this, because the wars are finally over and they can go back to kind of some business, but also the rematch we've all been waiting for.
This bitch.
Yeah. Hinataka Sakaguchi.
Gupta versus.
No, the god Gopta.
I'm a lot stronger.
Yeah, dude.
I'm a lot
But
stronger
yeah.
than I was last
I
time.
love
Also,
Bingo.
here's the funny thing. Though, guys. Really, really soon. All right, so there's another thing that we've got to check on. Let me open up Drive once more. Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop, boop, boop-a-doop, boop. Okay,
You're
so
not
for
showing
those
the
of you,
thing that you hinted at the beginning.
no,
are
I
you?
am not. I am not showing that. That's not on
Okay.
my Drive. That's not. Well, I mean, it is,
Okay.
but it's not. It's not that. No, what I'm looking up right now. Okay, so here are the light novels that I do read that we're gonna be checking out soon. So volume 18 of Mushoku Tensei comes out in 3 days
Holy shit, that's
for
soon.
for digital only.
Oh.
If
okay.
you want the physical copy, I'm afraid you're waiting until September.
Mm,
All right.
that's a long way.
Now,
Yeah.
both physical and digital, I'll be getting the physical copy. Volume 13 of Slime drops August 26th. So by the time, because we've only got a week, so on the 18th, next time on Slime Ball Z.
Slime Ball Z.
Yeah.
Well, the gang finally
Velvora
finished a
Z.
couple
Oh
pages
no,
of the light
I
novel.
apologize. That's not volume 13. Volume 13 is already out. That's volume 14 of Slime.
Oh, okay.
Volume
I don't
14
have
of
that
Slime. Volume 14 of Slime will
did
be
think
July
we were-
26th. Then, for those of you who read this one, because the light novel's insanely better than the anime, I think it's the final volume, Ari Ferretta, volume 13, August 2nd. Drops August 2nd.
Of slime or?
No, Ari Ferretta.
That's a different
Oh,
manga.
okay. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah. So I'm a Spider, So What? Volume 15 will be coming out November 22nd. And then Reincarnated as a Sword, Volume 11 drops November 29th. No ETA at the moment for Realist Hero Volume 17, because it's the only light novel series I know where the English translation is kind of caught up with the Japanese. So now we're waiting on it to be written, not translated.
Hey, they can just
Wow.
make their own thing. It's fine.
Realist Hero is really effing good, guys. I'm not even joking. Realist Hero is so good. All right. But yeah, we got Mushoku Tensei and Slime coming up this month. Really, really, really looking forward to that. And of course, as always, when the new volumes come out, I will immediately start looking for when the next volumes are coming. So I'll look for volume 19 of Mushoku Tensei and volume 15 of Slime. Usually with Slime, it's every 6 months they release one. So don't look forward to it coming out anytime soon. It may be less than 6 months, but it's usually somewhere around 4 to 6 months. So that having been said, though, gang, a lot coming out. A lot jumping out in time. In due
Also,
time.
thank you for coming.
Also,
Yes.
well,
Thank you for coming again.
probably shouldn't say it like that. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you for
No.
being here.
Yeah,
Thank you for enjoying the good times.
Thank you for
because otherwise it just sounds like
gracing
thank you
us
for
with your presence.
Because otherwise it just sounds like thank you for ejaculating. And I'm like, nah, no. Okay, so
Ejaculation
here-
is much appreciated on this day.
Yeah.
God damn it. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
So
Just the tip
so
of
I'm
the
gonna go ahead and thank you for reading for us. Well, thank you for listening. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Okay,
And
so
enjoying
here we
our
go.
insanity.
Like I said.
Okay, so if you guys would like to say some stuff at the moment to the audience.
Nice.
There once was a
Mark, apparently
man
you have
from
the floor.
Nantucket.
No.
Who dreamed he was kicking the bucket?
Who dreamed he was fucking
Sorry.
a bucket. Anyway.
Yeah. Watch Spy Family is good. I finished it yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Spy Family's very good. I love it.
Really
It's
good.
so cute.
Yeah, that's all.
Actually, I
have to say.
still need to finish it. I got sidetracked because we
It's
started
good.
Bishoku Tensei. I need to finish it.
It's good.
Maybe that'll be
you'll have
after
your chance.
Konosuba. You
You'll
react
have
to
your-
that.
Nope. Log Horizon is after Konosuba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
And
do
then after
Spy
Log
Family.
Horizon is a whole
we
bunch
were
of other
established
stuff.
that, maybe.
And
I think
besides,
you'll love
I can't
Konosuba too.
I can't react
Oh,
to
yeah.
Spy Family because I've already watched like 6 episodes on my own. So.
Oh, you're only halfway
Hit
through.
me.
Technically,
know.
Yeah.
you're only halfway through the first half of the series.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you're only halfway through here. So technically, you're
Assuming
only,
they don't announce a third.
you're
season.
only a quarter of the way through. They haven't even announced a second season.
No, they did.
No,
It was
they
in October.
no.
Yeah.
Season
They're
2
announcing
is
second
not
season for October.
second. It's not the second season.
Just the second half of season 1.
Like
You blew my hair back a little bit.
literally, it's core 2 of season 1. I am so done with this
Okay.
nonsense.
Sorry, I forget that it's
Oh,
it's
they did
doing
the season
stupid
2
fucking-
thing. With
That's
like
not how
Netflix
they're literally breaking seasons in half. That's how they're doing it. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
doing the
Dear
Netflix thing.
God.
They
I
did
am
what they did.
so
in
I
season
am
2
so
of the-
tired of having
But
to
wait, there's more. No.
Well, because it's like they do the 12th episode
Dear
thing, and then there's another 12, so it kind of feels
There's
like that,
more.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Dear God.
Spy, you did not read my request. Is it for the bucket? Yes.
Yes.
You did not read mine.
I'm
Is it,
ignoring the
does
bucket
it say
one.
that you want to keep the bucket? Yes.
Soldier, you teleport bread to your heart's content.
I have done nothing but teleport bread for 3
I didn't
days.
realize we're going to Stanley Parable.
No,
Where
we're
have
not.
you been
No.
sending Sam?
We're not doing
This
Stanley Parable. We're
this is
doing
Team
Team
Fortress
Fortress
2.
2.
They have the bucket thing in Stanley Parable.
Yes,
Team
but that,
Fortress 2 is different.
Team Fortress 2 is
Yeah.
different. Like,
Classic. Go see.
What?
and that's what
It's good.
Yes,
he
it's right.
he rounded up 2 of every animal, and then he made them
And he
fight
hurt-
each other,
No, he herded them onto
And
a
he
boat.
beat
and
the
then he
crap
just kicked the crap out of all of them.
You gotta-
And that's
you gotta
why
do that.
anytime there's
See more than one animal in a place.
it's
It's called a zoo.
Unless it's a farm. Yeah.
Unless it's a farm.
It's good.
I fucking-
Those are
And
classic.
then when
dude.
the patient woke up, his skeleton was missing, as the doctor was never heard from again.
Anyway, that's how I lost my
lost my
medical license.
Right? The
Dude,
lips
he was
grow back.
timeless, dude.
No, they don't.
No, ribs grow back.
Perfect. Yeah. Archimedes. No, he's filthy in there.
Archimedes? Where are you?
Good. Yeah,
You
see,
would
it's
not
perfect.
believe.
You would not
how much
believe.
this hurts.
How much is there? I still
Archimedes?
love that in game there is I think it's like an 8 in 100 chance when you kill a scout and he explodes, a pigeon will fly out.
flies away. Yeah.
Dude, it's beautiful.
All right, here's what
And then
we
like
got.
every
I
time
typed
you
it
use
all
the
up.
teleporter,
I typed it all up, and we are good. We are no longer accepting exercises, so don't post anymore.